What's up YouTube, Dan here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you my updated Predaplant deck. So I did a test down video on this deck the other day, so without further ado I'm going to crack straight into it. So we play triple Predaplant Calamity Pseudo. This is basically your one card poly. Get it off of Cobra and straight away you have the ability to make Venom Dragon or Chimera Flesia. Speaking of which, we play triple Scorpio and the one Cobra. Now obviously the Cobra can help search out any of your polys, and you do play quite a few. Well, your Ultra Poly, your two polys and your Fusion Sub. But I have found that more times when playing, when I use my Scorpio, I'm going more into Calamity Pseudo just because I've got a bigger and stronger Fusion play than I do having a rank 3 play. But the rank 3 play is there just in worst case scenario. Triple Sack, basically this card is, after damage count, you drop it on the field, pop one card. So if this card, when an opponent's monster declares direct attack, you special summon this card from your hand. After damage count, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. If this card is destroyed by card effect or battle, if it's destroyed by battle, or if this card on the field is graveyard by card effect, you add one Predap card from your deck to your hand except itself. So basically, your opponent declares a direct attack, you special summon this guy. If they continue through with it, not only are you going to pop that attacking monster, this card will then search out any Predap card you need. So it's very, very good, very, very important. Triple Lone Fire Blossom, obviously other ways to get into your Scorpions and your Clammy should you need to. Double Spino for a bit of rank 4 play, and very, very strong to add some Predap counters to your opponent. And then the one Predaplant Hydra, very, very good card. You could probably bump your Spino up to 3 if you wanted to instead of Hydra. Hydra's just there as another alternative. And then we round it off with Maxi. So that's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells, we play triple Allure of Darkness because everything is dark except Maxi and Lone Flyer. Double Predaplonics. Now, once per turn you special summon one level 4 or lower Predap monster from your hand or graveyard, but it has its effects negated even if it leaves the field. Once per turn during the standby phase, you pay 800 life points or destroy this card. So it's very, very nice to constantly keep recycling and reusing your cards in grade. It also helps really well with Twin Twister because you don't mind discarding, use Predaplonics, bring it back. Also helps along with Scorpio's effect as well, you ditch and bring back. Double Preda Pruning. Activate this card by targeting one Predap monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Equipped with this card, when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. So again, it's like Predaplant's own Monster Reborn, which is really, really cool. Double Poly and a single Substitute, because Substitute counts as Poly and you go through so many Fusion cards, this is an extra draw. You can bump this up to 2 if you wish, no arguments about that. Double Twin Twister and a single Regeki. Regeki for the ball whites, Twin Twister for back row hate. And like I said, it's not the end of the world if you discard. If you do prefer Cosmic Cyclones, or if you prefer MSTs, by all means put them in there. And then the one Ultra Poly, purely because it works quite nice with Chimera Flesia and Greedy Venom, Fusion Dragon. So I'm just testing it out to see how it goes. It can help extend you into a rank 3 play. It can also help extend you into other rank plays and fusion plays should you need it. Double Fusion Recycling Plant because you can dump your dead card, dump your monsters to grave to make Predaponics active, and then search out your Fusion Sub or your Polys. You can drop this down, drop this out, whatever you want. This is just a personal touch of mine. And then one Miracle Fertilizer and one Refusion. Because that is it for the spells. Straightforward, very to the point, and then onto the traps. We'd play double Grazy Prison. Now, I would recommend probably bumping this up to 3, purely because it is really, really simple and really, really easy to get a Fusion monster on board. Now, even with a Fusion monster on board, no matter what your opponent does, you activate this straight away. They can't XYZ or Synchro for 2 turns, which is awesome. It means you can't also, but it's locking your opponent out for 2 turns, and your main focus in this deck is Fusioning. And then double Quaking, and these can be any references you want or prefer, and the single warning because it is the one card out to everything in the game. Now on to the extra deck. So we play double Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon, artwork amazing, effect amazing, and strength amazing. All really, really good card. Double Starving Venom Dragon, again, artwork awesome, effect awesome, and attack is also awesome. And then triple Predaplant Chimera Flesia. Bump this up to 3, it's the cheapest one to do. You can bump up your Venom Dragons if you want, if you will. I would probably recommend either your Venom Dragons bumped up or your Chimera Flesia Dragons bumped up. I don't think you really need 3 Venoms, but that's entirely down to you and the way you want to play it. Then we play a small rank 4 toolbox, so your Castel, your Tornado, and your Utopia package, purely because if you do have the ability to constantly recycle stuff with your Predaplonics and your Preda Pruning, Rank 4s are a possibility. You want to keep it on a minimum because you have more ways of getting into your rank 3 plays, but it's there for the worst case scenario. And then our rank 3 toolbox is Levier the Sea Dragon, Phantom Knights of Breaksword, and Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse. You can easily bump up Levier if you want, purely because if you activate a Law or anything like that and you banish your monsters, Levier can bring them back. So if you banish your Clammy-Pseudo, you can bring Clammy-Pseudo back and then make a fusion play. And then we finish off with a Sylvan Princess Sprite and a Ghost Trick Dullahan, because they're both very, very good rank 1s. And if your opponent, should they leave your Sacramentans on board, you can just use them to overlay. So that is it. Very straightforward, very to the point, very simple, and as pure as I can make Predaplants at this moment in time. It's not the highest meta deck at this moment in time. It's still a very, very fun deck, and I believe it's relatively cheap and easy to pick up. I mean, some of these cards you can replace, like all the main monster cards are relatively cheap. All of these have got reprints. Ultra Poly and Regeki, you can do a Dark Hole, you don't have to play Ultra Poly. Twin Twisters got their reprints. Polys, Predapunins, Predaplonics, Allures, Warnings, Quakins and Gravesies aren't that much because they all got reprinted in Fusion Enforcers. And then your extra deck, your main money cards, Breaksword, don't have to play it, you can bump up your Levier. Utopia package, don't have to play it, you can bump in an Abyss Dweller and another Castel if you wish. Same with Tornado Dragon, take it out for a Castel because you've got your Grand Pulse, or bump up your Grand Pulse. Chimera Fleezer, you can easily bump these up, you can take one Starving down. Starving's a little bit expensive but not too much. And then you've got your Greedy. So Greedy isn't too much either. There we go. Straightforward, very, very simple, very, very to the point, very, very fun. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course, duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left-hand corner.